Day. The left index finger for Mess. Around 70 pitches in that game, had a Band-Aid on. Jeff, you're not.
Rips open at some point.
2-1, Schwarber, a half swing foul.
Find his velocity, but he said, I'm worried about it ripping open.
The crowd is into it early. The Phillies took him out of it early. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schwarber takes a ball. And this one didn't miss by much.
No, it didn't, but
talk off to Schwarber and a high fly ball. Rosario, and he's got it. Just
at first, and then the outfield with the righty on the mound, Eddie Rosario in left field.
Big story, the fact that the Braves have gone back to what has been their most changes. But I think Braves fans are glad to see what looks like a normal lineup back in there, too. Ooh. Does not give Fried the kind of trouble on the blister than the other pitches. He threw him 4.
I think with Trey Turner, look, you saw the other day Ranger Suarez. How did he get the Braves lineup tonight?
And the 1-2, another curve, 5 in a row for Fried. And 2 coming, and a swing and a lot to cut it off. Turner and Turner with a belly feed. Turner is in with a hustle double with 1 away in the first.
Maybe he gets a swing and miss, but
the first ball swinging and a base hit. Home. Harris, no throw. Turner is in. Home on the first pitch he sees. And the speed of Turner
got jammed a little bit.
Like that. Turner, one of the fastest players in the majors. And his little bit change of motion on that breaking ball. Harper shows bunt, pulls the bat back. Typical for Rob Thompson against the left-handed pitcher. Try to separate those left. Phillies taking a little starch out of this big crowd. They rev it up. 1 and 2, and Harper a swing and a miss, and Max Fried.
Hey, you can see, look at that drop of that curveball, man.
Outstanding all-star catcher of the Phillies. Catcher's interference. In the game that delivered a run.
And I think Brian Snitker said it best, asking him about
the usual catcher for Max Fried is Real Muto out in front. So
he's throwing it.
Yeah.
So
laid on it, but a base. Almost a 2-strike hitting right.
Balls. The one that Turner hit for a double and the one that Real Muto hit, they were down in the zone. 3 of the hits have been on the fastball.
Fried start games of their postseason. They swept the Marlins in the 2-game wild card. In fact, it was 30 years ago Friday that they first matched up in the Phillies winning in 4 as Castellanos with a mighty swing and a miss.
Falls down. It's a lot easier for the hitter to get beat. You saw JT Realmuto.
On the 2-1, and that ball's lined into Lum. Off and running, he'll stop. And a good throw come on the heater. And now the Phillies
hit so hard that Bohm never had a chance to score. It was in Rosario's glove, cat's side, and it's 1-0. It's one thing. You get to 3-4-0 in that first.
Interesting that with 2 out, challenge Rosario. That is the one guy you would challenge, but maybe sensing a big inning season. He's up there with bases loaded, and the first one is low. With 15, really changed player for him this year. He's also one of the best defenders at the second base position. Play by Turner that turned into the double play.
Yeah.
Fried has to control the left-handed batters in Bryson Stott.
Yeah, lefty's only hitting 205 off Max this
round with the bases full. And Fried does hit the strike zone right on the for Max Fried. This will be pitch number 30. On the ground, Olsen gobbles it up, race to the back. He's on the board. Now the Braves coming up for the first time. Ronald Acuna ready to lead off, and the rest of the Braves with Acuna. Some of that 2021 magic, Arcia, and then Harris. And this is
that wild card game. Another great year for Zach. 3 starts in 23. Kind of a new slurve in there. Take a little more off, but pure.
Acuna. Greatest season in those categories ever. And on the first pitch, Wheeler lays off a tough pitch in this one. He's on that one, and he's Wheeler. He does have 4 home runs in his career against Zach Wheeler against the Atlanta Braves back in 2013. That was the Braves, and in this division, first is a Met, then a Philly. Half swing foul in the count.
I take care of my family. Everybody.
East Paulding and Dallas, Georgia. To the postseason rules, a few changes. Managers do get one extra challenge. Fastball out number one. And how about the Phillies defensively?
Double play in game one. Bryce Harper over at first in the outfield with the
pitches. 6 fastballs to start the night in game one. Put high velocity on the Braves as much as Thompson is hoping Zach Wheeler can have a good long start.
5 days.
1-2 to Albies, and a swing and a miss. Upstairs.
A, you're not going to square that up, but B, most guys can't even foul it off.
In the first inning, all on the heater.
Well, Kevin Seitzer, Braves.
Austin Riley with 2 outs. He's late on it. I don't know if that's part of the layoff or just the way the Phillies attacked. I mean, they deserve a lot.
Yeah, 5 1/3, only 4 hits.
Braves have not announced a game be an option. Bryce Elder could be. 2-2 to Riley.
It's tough to commit to it.
2-2. Another one comes, and Riley pulls it fast. Phillies won game one. Zach Wheeler was on the mound for game in the series. And a swing at him as Riley chased the high fast. Max Fried had to go deep in the bag in that first inning. 30 pitches in the first. So Fried back to work and misses with his first offering. Saw Brandon Marsh get the start yesterday. Pache, spring training of the 22 season. Pache is a roaming left and center field. There's a wave and a miss, and there's Max Fried. Does have a K. Here's the 2-2, and Pache fouls it away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and he got him.
Tributes to the blister. He feels like this weather, fall weather, is much.
3-1 count, number 9 hitter, and he takes a ball, and Fried lets that Fried not only controls the lefties as best he can, but up in right center off Spencer Strider.
And you can see that was a one-way.
A very good left-handed pitcher to hold runners. A lot of. So it might be tough to run on Fried. The 1-1, and Schwarber takes a strike.
That leg, he's gone back to first. You wonder at some point if he's
coming his way. Oh, you get 3, but on the 3rd you have to record it out. Otherwise, it's Fried deals home. Zario eases back, makes the kick, turns to first. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. You can download the draft. Could not ask for a better evening for baseball.
And this,
we're free and clear the rest of the way as Turner shows bunt, takes a ball. The series that we've all been waiting to watch on. But so far, he's not been able to read Max Fried
tonight. Behind 2-0, throws it good.
In there. 2-2. At first, 2 outs. Turner puts Rojas on the run, and he is
back to spring training right here, and they did it a couple times towards the end.
In 2. Turner on the ground. Arcia fires, and it's just in time. Now the Braves coming up 1-0 Phillies as we go to the home second. In this series here, as Olson takes the first pitch from Wheeler, up it back in the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, like that. But Olson, one of the
that 1-0. Olson's hitting .317 off the fastball.
Strike on the inside corner. Times did he even get in a 3-0 count? Power and command, and he's right back. Batters of innings. Only issued 2014 season. Complications all of 2016. Bouncing ball out to Turner. Bob going to be safe. Trade, and the Braves have a runner on.
Times. It's kind of got off.
Game 1 was 0 for 3. Braves set a record. And a swing and a miss. Wheeler standing all-star breaking ball. There's that slurve.
Why don't you just get ready early? Get ready for it. Well, because he'll do that to you right there. And he hit. They were down in the zone.
And that is a called strike three.
Those two, and you're battling for your life.
And Bryson Stott.
Yeah,
and went 6 2/3 against the Marlins in the wild card game 1. Nola went 7 shutout innings. Wheeler gave up 1. Olsen the runner at first, and a swing and a miss. He got him another.
With the great slug, I think for them it's get a guy on.
22 does have a K. Rosario out in front. Down he goes on the heater. Elevated fastballs on point. And Mad Lip, Gretchen Caney, and the rest of our excellent crew were glad. Bohm with an RBI single, responsible for the lone run on the board. But it gave up 4 hits. Had some high stress offerings thus far as he misses. 2-2. Bohm rolls over one foul. Or if you notice the pitch to Bohm, the ball upstairs. It was a ball. Here, 2-2 pitch, big curveball, slow roller, the Gold Glover Fried. Brings up Bryce Harper here with 1 away. And he's up there swinging, and Harper with a single. His 3rd hit of the
pitch. That ball's kind of down on the outside, but Bryce, was able to get through it.
You showed us his numbers against Atlanta at an OPS over 1,000 against Atlanta, even